In how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Wipeout Omega Collection. I really hope I finish the Fury campaign today, but I kinda doubt it, mostly because if the same thing happens as the HD one with the Phantom events at the end, it's not gonna happen today. But we will see. There's, well, quote-unquote only 26 medals remaining. Saying only, I don't think represents the difficulty very well, so this one is called Nuke, and the next one is called Aftermath. It's pretty metal. Alright, so what do we have? Detonate. Amazing start. Detonator on one side, Eliminator on the other. Well, that's a very low objective. I'm surprised. 175,000. Does that mean that this is gonna be super hard or what? That's the lowest goal objective by a long shot. Or maybe it's because the path is split, I guess. So like you have half of the mines on one side and the other half on the other. Oh, that reminds me, what about the bomb? Because if there is one bomb per lap, well, if you pick the wrong side, you're not gonna get the bomb, or what?
EMP energized.
Unless this is fully symmetric. I guess I understand it. It is like that because otherwise it will be too much. Like the laps are too short. Like that's mostly it. It's not really the fact that one half is on one side and the other in the other one, but like the track itself is very short. I still want to remind you that this track hasn't made it a single time in a single race. Like, I still have not seen this track in a race. And at this point I'm thinking that maybe it's exclusive to this zone mode. Because what else would I think? It's very weird that it hasn't shown up yet. So how is it going, Sunshine? Yeah, I'm okay. Just doing... Well, trying to end this campaign, but not sure if it's happening or not. We will see. My wishes are that it does end today, but it most likely won't happen. Also, I haven't seen a bomb a single time since the first lap. Have I guessed wrong every single time with the side? I mean, it has to be the case. Yeah, because now I see a bomb here, but... Yeah, so that means that I lost a lot of score that I couldn't have possibly predicted. It's pretty cool. Because it's a 50-50, you have to guess, and if you guess wrong, well, you get fucked. I need to defeat this piece of shit. Kinda. Yes. But that's fine, don't worry about it. It will happen. So I'm a little bit afraid of this particular event, because I thought that the points were, like, it was a very low objective, but I don't really think it's that low now. I'm halfway through right now, but I'm also halfway through the amount of laps, so this can go very badly. And the fact that the bomb is a 50-50 doesn't help. Even if it's not an insane amount of points that a bomb gives you, it's pretty clearly, well, better than a mine. This might be the first event that I actually finish. By that I meant the first detonator event that I actually get to the final lap. Oof, well, that is if I don't die first, and that might happen. Fuck. I'm getting hit a lot. Well, the speed is also getting faster. Close. Winston,
EMP energized.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, don't worry. There you go. Okay, I'm getting closer to the objective. Only 3 laps remaining, though I'm not worried about the amount of laps. I'm worried about my health right now. That's the real issue here.
Bomb ahead.
Got the bomb, nice.
EMP energized.
Okay.
Stage 13.
Oh, if you use that shockwave at the beginning of the lap, you hit both sides.
EMP energized.
That would have been useful to know. I mean, I guess it was to be expected, so otherwise, what direction will it choose? But...
Stage 14.
Okay, I got the goal, nice. Got the goal. Though that was very close. I could have easily not gotten the goal here. But I got it, so nice. And this is the first event that I finish. Like all laps. Detonator session complete. Though very low percentage of mines clear as expected. That's fine. So, what else do we have? Speed lap. Can I get a race? Well, we have a tournament. It's okay. This one is an 8-track tournament. And no way, dude. So you're using the same track twice, but one is in reverse. So okay, I have to assume then that those zone tracks are not available for races. Like at this point, I should assume that's the case. Like those tracks were not made for races. Speaking of races, there is no single race here. Yet, at least. What was I about to say? Yesterday I got an achievement that I was wondering why I got it. Apparently it's an achievement that you get for beating a zone battle without absorbing. I have no clue what absorbing means, but the problem is, apparently it's a super rare achievement. Only like 0.4% of the players have it, so it might have been a bug. Because I don't know what it means to absorb in zone battle. Like, I don't think I ever did that anyway, so I'm not sure why I got the achievement. But it might have been a bug. A very lucky bug, I guess.
Mines. Mines. Cannon.
Yeah, apparently it's a super rare achievement, so I'm assuming that most of the achievements of this game are gonna be like that, like doing something specific in a specific event type. I mean, I was half expecting that to be the case, but considering that I didn't really get any achievement like that, I was just, you know, thinking that it wouldn't be the case. Oh, I have Quake, but I'm in first place. Okay, all of you, go on. All of you. Go on, go on. Boom. I only kill one, but that's fine. Good enough.
Missile. Cannon.
That's a shame, though, that those tracks apparently don't exist for race. Like, they have a design, but they essentially are not tracks you can actually see, like this one, for example. Very, very weird. So, like, they designed those tracks with, you know, with the zone modes in mind and nothing else. I mean, it makes sense in the sense that designing a track only with the layout and not without the graphics is obviously easier. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how the zone tracks get built. Like, that's essentially just taking the prototype design of the track. In this case, it's only a prototype and not an actual track. So I don't know. Maybe if I go to like outside of the campaign, maybe you can pick those tracks to race in them. I don't know. Hard to tell. Hold up, I'm gonna die. Oh, that didn't. Oh, you cannot. Well, that's weird. Apparently, you don't lose health by falling. That's weird. You lose health by anything else, not by falling. Okay. Oh, I absorb all my health back thanks to Leech. Nice. I didn't know that Leech was that good in this mode. It pretty much absorbed me all the way back to 100, and I was about to die, so that's pretty nice. Still not enough to kill him. Ouch. All of you are so scared right now, huh? Who's using nothing but shields? You're very scared. I think that the most satisfying way to eliminate an opponent is by firing the rockets and managing to hit all three of them, and of course destroying him with that. It feels so good. It's like shotgunning someone. Well, shotgunning in the video game sense, you know, you shoot them from very close. Yeah, that's essentially a video game cliche that shotguns only deal damage up close. Like, try getting hit by a shotgun from afar and see if you survive. No, don't try to do that, because you won't survive. Okay, a single race at least, but yeah, essentially here it is confirmed that it is in, like, the other tracks are not for racing. Like, they are exclusively soundtracks. Lame, but at least that's an explanation, you know? Because at this point I was thinking, well, if you don't make me race in them, by the time that I get to the tournament in Phantom, I won't have any practice when I need to be in them, right? But no, it's okay. We don't need to own them, though. A little bit lame that the 8 racing tracks in this campaign are essentially like 4 with the reverse versions. That's a little bit lame. I'm saying little bit because I'm feeling generous. It's quite lame. It's very lame. It's whatever. Like, in that regard, when it comes to tracks, I can definitely say that the HD campaign did way better with the tracks. Like, even the hard ones like Chengo Project and the mountain one, those tracks are hard, but they were cool. Well, the one with the mountains literally cool, considering it's cold. That's worse than Ridge Racer. Well, that depends on what Ridge Racer. Because I was thinking about Ridge Racer, but it depends on which one. Because if we're talking about the first Ridge Racer has 2 tracks with the reverse variant, so that's 4 in total. So that will be less. It's also worse than Ridge Racer Revolution because you have 3 tracks with reverse variant, so that will be 6. Well, Ridge Racer is equalized because it's 4 tracks with reverse variant, so it's 8 just like this one. And at that point, yeah, Ridge Racer 4 will be the first one to win. Ridge Racer 4 will be the first one that actually beats it in track count. That's true.
Race complete. Gold
Yeah.
medal awarded.
anything before Rage Racer wouldn't have beaten it in track count. But it is true that these tracks are very short as well, so I guess if you add that to the comparison, it is more or less something that evens out, right? And I can do this zone battle, I guess.
Pfizer.
Oh, I'm out to max out loyalty, by the way. I really hope at least I get a reward for maxing out loyalty. No, royalty, no one is a king here. No, loyalty. Okay, so zone battle. Oh yeah, zone battles. These events lately are not being pretty easy at all. I gotta be careful. Ain't gonna work. Oh, that almost worked, but it didn't. What a dipshit. God damn it, dude. Right at the end. It's fine. But on the right side I can do another single race and the tournament if Salt. Oh, there's also a speed lap though. I don't know if doing a speed lap is a good thing to not be salty, but at the same time the previous speed lap that I did, which was in Rapier speed class, it went super well. Like I got it on the first try, even with a... yeah, okay, no. I think it's better to not do this event yet. Like I'm probably leaving it for the end. Yes, I can already see how it's gonna be. Oh, I didn't mean to bid this. Whatever. Pick the wrong color, I guess. But it's fine. Who cares how the color? So as I was saying, I did a speed lap in Rapier and it went very well, even though it was a horrible attempt. But apparently, according to the game, it was a good attempt, so I won't complain. Alright, so it's in this track. Yeah, okay, I can assume that barrel roll is not happening. That other one could have happened though. Just that I didn't do it, but it could have happened. Okay, so... huh. Was an interesting camera work. So I could use it. No, it doesn't really make you go faster or faster. I mean, doesn't give you more time for the barrel roll even if you use the booster. So that was kind of wasted. I don't know if there is a better place to use the booster here, but that one didn't seem good. I missed that. Oh, got it. It seems that for Rapier class, the game doesn't really care that much about being picky. It doesn't really care. Look, an eliminator. How many zone battles are there? 2. Though there are a lot of eliminators. I guess I mean, I look at this event, like that's the funny thing to me. I look at this event and I'm like, no, I don't feel like doing that one. And then I look at another one and then no, I don't feel doing this one either. And like I keep looking and there is not a single event I wanna do, except for like the tournament and single race. But kind of wanna leave them like. I don't want to do them yet, because I want to save them as a motivator to be like, okay, do these ones and you will do those later, right? If I do all the good ones now and leave all the bad ones for last, I'm not gonna have the motivation to do them. It's like I have to I have to blue ball myself, pretty much.
Bomb. Bomb.
It's the only way to beat this campaign. Blue balling is necessary. That's fucked up.
Bomb.
It is what it is. Do you want to save yourself a treat? Yeah, kinda. That's the idea. I essentially, unless there is a truly awful event that I leave for absolute last because I cannot stand it, I want to leave for last the events that I'm most likely to like. You know? I think that this should be a restart. I don't like the way this is started. Like, not a single kill, and not to mention everyone is so far apart for some weird reason. But, you know, let's restart.
Combat systems ready.
Mines.
Someone already studying with Quake.
Contender eliminated.
When you have plasma, you shouldn't be in front of someone that has plasma, I mean. Not a good idea. Okay.
Rockets. Bomb.
Using plasma on a champ doesn't seem like it works very well. Oh, I could have used the rockets right there.
Energy critical.
Already?
Energy critical.
Well, I managed to use Quake at least. Though I don't know if Quake keeps going after you get killed like that. I want to believe it does, but maybe it doesn't. The issue here is that I'm being left a little bit behind. I get the mines being right at the... right behind everyone.
Mines. Missile.
Oh, nice miss. Surprised this guy is still not dead. Hey, how many times do you want me? Well, he died there, but he didn't give me the kill. I think maybe he died to the collision, so that's why he didn't die. I don't know, sometimes it's weird how the game counts deaths. Really need to start getting points, because right now I'm a little bit devoid of them. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I need.
Contender eliminated.
Huh. Oh shit, triple kill. Nice. Yeah, those are the points I needed. It's because it seemed like no one was dying, so it was a little bit weird. It's probably because everyone was about to die. I should let this guy pass. Sorry, maneuver. Yeah, they didn't want to kill you specifically, but you know. That's how Eliminator works. You just gotta be aggressive like that. Didn't work. Though he did die, I'm not sure to what. No, go on, all of you. Go on.
Bomb.
Boom.
Contender eliminated. Contender eliminated.
That was a double kill. I guess Eliminator in this game doesn't really have... I mean, the only thing could be in Phantom class, where it could probably be a challenge. But for now, seems that Eliminator was never an issue. I think I was only once close to losing, and then never again, really.
Gold medal.
And I completely bullied Vanuber, because I think that one was Vanuber. So is this enough to full loyalty? No. I think I need to do one more event, and that's it. I'm not sure what I will get, if I even get anything. Like, maybe I don't get shit. Yeah, I could do this speed lap, I guess.
Visor.
I mean, this speed lap should get me to full loyalty no matter what. It will be a little bit sad to stop using Visor, but if I don't get any points afterwards, it will be a waste. Not sure where to use the... Oh, here. I think in that straight you probably want to use the turbo. I'm also losing a lot of... Or maybe no, actually in this loop. That loop is probably a better idea. It is another one of those tracks where seeing the speed pads is hard. They camouflage themselves. I almost got it, dude. Damn it. At least I don't need to really do it that tight, but yeah, I almost did get it there. It's fine, I'm gonna get it here. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that one is very hard to actually see. Nice, perfect use. The corner is pretty hard. Oh, and I missed the last one. No, dude. Come on. It is ultimately my fault, but man, I'm so close and it's not happening. So there is that one corner that I really failed quite badly twice, and this one. I mean, it's a super sharp corner, especially at these speeds. Missing a lot of shit. should be enough. It is.
Gold
That was
medal
still an
awarded.
awful run, but...
Session complete.
So this is full loyalty or what? Yeah, I'm at 100,000. It doesn't seem like it goes any higher, so... Oh, my reward is nothing. Nice, not even an achievement for getting full loyalty. Nice, that's pretty cool. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, to be fair, but damn. That's disappointing. Well, now that 5-star is at full loyalty, I should start leveling up something else. Yeah, you get nothing, you lose. How is it going, Wasabi? Now, obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind will be to level up Maneuver, but one that Maneuver has is that it has very bad shield, that is bad for any event that involves, you know, fighting. So I want to kind of see what other options I might have, but I think that for the most part, these are... Wait, hold up. Let me first remember. So 5-star has 80, 85, 80 with full handling. Okay. Well, Quirets doesn't seem that bad. I don't like... I feel like it has to have full handling, whatever I pick or close to it. HE Systems is not that bad, it seems. Triakis, no, that's very bad handling. This one is also bad handling, bad handling. Asegai, bad shield. Mirage, not a fan of handling. Harimau, very bad thrust and not impressive shield. This is horrible handling. Well, Icarus has also bad handling. Then you have Tigron, which is bad handling, and Vanuber, as I say, this would be perfect if it wasn't for the shield. So I might go for HE Systems. Did I say this one, right? I'm pretty sure it was HE Systems. It's not full handling, but it's amazing thrust, and you know, yeah, I could go for it. So as you can see, these ones don't have the rest unlocked because you don't reach that amount of loyalty. So I guess that's one of the things that loyalty gives you. Wait, what type of track is this? Track, I mean, even this is an eliminator, right? So yeah, something that I can do is, for anything that is not, like anything that is time trial or zone, I can pick Vanuber, and otherwise HE Systems. That will be the play, maybe. I guess it will be hard, even though the handling is not that bad and it's very close to
Contender eliminated.
5-star. I feel like it's still
Plasma.
a little bit problematic.
Mines. Rockets.
That was a very strong start.
Mines.
For some reason, this event, by the way, is in Flash speed class. I'm not sure why. I feel like at this point, everything should be rapier, but I guess the devs disagree.
Plasma.
If I already had trouble aiming at things before, now that I don't even have full handling, it's gonna be even harder.
Eliminated. Rockets.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rockets. Leech beam.
Though at the same time, I could try risking it with Vanuber, even if I have bad shield. Well, in Phantom that will be a problem though. In Phantom you probably don't want to have bad shield. You're gonna get obliterated instantly.
Plasma.
He had a shield, that would have been such a good hit.
Leech beam. Leech beam.
Damn, that's fucked up. The fact that when you reach full loyalty, you don't get anything. Because I understand not getting any reward.
Plasma.
Well, no, I don't really, but the thing is that sure, you're too lazy to put a reward, but at least an achievement, like something that is like
Rockets.
you reach full loyalty with a manufacturer, good show. No, basically nothing for you. The only thing that you get is the exotic taste of shit. Alright, let me... Yeah. Go on, go on. Boom. That didn't kill anyone. Was everyone shielding or what?
Cannon.
Oh, another quake, okay.
Eliminated.
That's extremely laggy. Essentially getting 2 quakes in a row guarantees that you're gonna kill the majority of the opponents that you have in front of you.
Plasma.
With 1 you don't, even though it's very good, but with 2 it's pretty much like, yeah, you will kill them.
Mines.
Yeah, that was lucky. Hello? Oh,
Energy
fuck you.
critical. Beach beam.
There was a sign on that building over there that remind me of the Evo logo. Yeah, the one over there. If I'm not mistaken, that design on Evo is the same one that is used for baseball events.
Critical.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that I remember that I saw it in some other place outside of Evo. But I also look at it and the first thing that will come to mind is Evo indeed. Evo, since it happened some months ago, it will still be a while until the next one. Well, the thing is that Evo now has like multiple versions, right? Like you have France Evo, Japan Evo, and I think they will add one in Indonesia or something like that. So you have a lot of Evo, but I guess when people say Evo, they mean the USA Evo. Do you like esports? I used to follow Street Fighter 4 back when it was the main game, and I enjoyed it a lot. Problem is that after that Street Fighter 5 released, and that immediately killed all of my interest in anything related to esports. So yeah, I used to, but not anymore. I mean, from time to time I still watch fighting game tournaments because they are cool to see at top level, but when Street Fighter 5 came out, it ruined everything related to the competitive FGC to me. The FGC being fighting game community. So I kinda became disinterested in it. But yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is. And I don't really care about any other type of game to be played like competitively, right? Like I only care about fighting games. When I say competitively, I mean for, like, as you say, esports. Yeah. Street Fighter 5 ruined so many things. A lot of things.
Zone boost.
But it's okay. I mean, on the right side,
9.5.
it's not like I ever participated myself in esports, so I don't really mind that much. Like, if I was involved directly in esports, I guess that I will be pissed off, but I'm not, so thankfully it doesn't really affect me. Then oh, I'm out to die. Makes sense since I keep kissing walls passionately. Was that not enough? No. Oh, the target is... Fuck, it's 29. Getting through Street Fighter V menus was a fight on its own. Well, I think that the menus is the least of Street Fighter V's problems, so... I think that Street Fighter V wishes that its biggest problem was menus. Yeah, I can guarantee you it isn't. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, at least Street Fighter V is now rightfully dead, but the problem is that it took the fun parts of the FGC with it. Because essentially, I mean, it's not like we are all innocents and we don't know that people obviously do some stuff for money, but with Street Fighter V, seeing so many people defend such a dog shit game because otherwise Capcom wouldn't pay them, that shit really sour my view and many other people view in the community, and essentially started viewing esports as, you know, as the enemy. Because when it was everything more community organized, it was a lot better. When money started coming into the community, it's when it started kinda going to shit. Well, not at least for the top performers, I guess. The top players, yeah, at least they probably get paid better. I didn't win. Man, I hate this type of event so much. Yeah, shields. That's what they are. Fast forward to today when Capcom has made esports even worse in the name of profit. Yeah, in fact, the finals of the Street Fighter VI World Tour are pay-per-view, right? You actually need to pay to watch. And you know that being pay-per-view, I could understand that. If we were talking about, you know, something that had millions interested in watching, that's not the case for Capcom Street Fighter VI, you know? Like, Street Fighter VI, it's not because of Street Fighter VI in particular, but since it's the current game, I guess it's the one I will have to use to explain this, but when you look at tournaments in Capcom's channel, they barely reach like, you know, 10,000 views, and it's very suspected that the Capcom channel in Twitch bots the views as well, so most of them are not even real, most likely. And that's the fucked up thing to me, like, who is gonna pay for that shit? Like, with events like boxing or stuff like that, where there is millions of people looking for them, even if some of them don't pay it, you still have a lot of them that are willing to pay. But with Street Fighter VI, I don't think that the amount of people willing to pay it will be enough. Okay, so it says target attainable when you can get it. I guess you don't really need to hurry, you can just read that. Anyways, I was saying that, yeah, that event, I doubt that it's gonna give them a meaningful profit, but I guess they don't care enough for that. So yeah, it is what it is.
AG Systems.
It's just the way it is. Companies a lot of times do some very dumb shit. And Capcom is known historically for doing extremely dumb shit. They are the kings of doing dumb shit. Yeah, it's fine. The point is that, well, to answer the original question, no, I don't follow esports. Not anymore. And I was never really interested in shit like Counter-Strike or League of Legends or any other, you know, MOBA or FPS, right? I was never interested in them, so yeah.
Silver medal, new lap record.
Essentially fighting games or nothing for me. I said I would pick Vancouver for Speed Lab, and I'm not really picking it now. Well, my bad. I most likely will get this one, so no problem, I guess. And I will get it like quite a lot, in fact. Well, didn't get it by a lot there because I grinded the wall, but I would have gotten it by quite a lot. Okay, it seems that this Speed Labs, they decided to make them easy. Okay, so before I try this shitty ass zone battle again, let me just do this single race.
AG Systems.
Kinda want to do that, and then we will see. Yeah. Well, something that I do know is that something that, like an esport that is even more dead than racing games is fighting games. My bad. I was about to say it's racing simulator, because you know what there is an esport aspect for racing simulators like iRacing and company. Well, they are absolutely dead. Nobody gives a shit about them. So I don't know where they keep getting the money from, but I think it's mostly the fact that most of this come from Arab sponsors. Like, you know that Arab sponsors have infinite money for some reason. Well, for some reason, yeah, because of the oil. But they sponsor shit like that nobody watches, and it's the only reason why it keeps afloat. Well, and it's gonna happen. Well, in fact, to Evo it already happened. Like, Evo is now being financed by an Arabic firm, if I'm not mistaken, right? So yeah, I think that it's the fate of a lot of this, you know, a lot of these esports, because well, you already seen, I think some years ago, that there was some sort of esports bubble burst. Like, a lot of people started getting fired and shit because the companies just will not sustain the losses, right? It is something that will keep happening. Like, the interest is simply not really there in most cases. You can have exceptions like League of Legends, I guess, like a lot of people apparently care about that. But for everything else, nah. It is not the case. That was pretty clean.
Gold medal awarded.
It's fine. It is the next campaign, I'm assuming. Yeah, correct. Plus, Oh, this one is specifically for AG systems, alternative skin. Though here's the thing, considering that you only unlock skins with loyalty, I guess something that you should do is hop in for like different manufacturers when you unlock all the skins that you can unlock for one, maybe, because it seems to be the case that you don't get anything else for getting high loyalty. Well, one thing that I got were the UI types, like the one with Wipeout 3 and 2. Like I got those two, but I think that's the only additional reward I got. Everything else was just unlocking skins. The issue is that this track is absolute trash for this. There is barely any room to move here. You don't have many choices on what to do. I personally really like the sound of these machines flying. Kinda sounds like a UFO space probe. Well, as I always say, that's kinda what this series always went for, like just trying to make everything look and sound alien. Except that it was all supposed to be, you know, humans, right? Okay, that's it. Well, the problem is that this one, I can only do this tournament and then do this one. Like, I'm not escaping for that piece of shit, unfortunately.
AG systems.
It is what it is. It seems that getting the other skin will be something that happens very quickly here, right? Because I mean, if I got the first one on 4,000, maybe that the second one you get it on 8,000. It will be fast, I guess. Yeah, let's see what happens in this rapier tournament. Forget about... I always get baited by the same thing. Forget about doing a barrel roll there, dude. It's not gonna work. No matter how many times you try to make it work, it won't. Well, that reminds me, speaking of esports, it reminds me that another game that had esports was Trackmania. And when they realized that they were losing money because nobody gave a shit, like they would rather watch the streamers play on their own rather than competitors that nobody gives a shit about, they stopped funding it. By they I mean Ubisoft. I think that now there are some other people trying to fund like esport Trackmania events, but Ubisoft essentially was like, nah dude, this is a waste of money and we are already wasting money with the pieces of shit games we are releasing, so we shouldn't waste even more money. They ended up wasting money regardless because Ubisoft hasn't released a good game in decades, but you know, it's fine. Ubisoft is unfortunately one of those companies that is a piece of garbage, but it has a good franchise hostage, which is Rayman. That's the problem with Ubisoft. I would love to, well, and I do talk shit about Ubisoft when I get the chance, but the fact that Rayman is prisoner of Ubisoft is very sad. Yeah, Ubisoft is a piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, Rayman was one of the good games they used to make, but yeah, not anymore. That era of Ubisoft is long gone. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of to me like Konami and Castlevania. At least Konami has the decency to release collections of the old games because they realize that releasing a new Castlevania game nowadays, they will ruin it because they cannot make games anymore. So at least they have the decency to release the old ones. Unfortunately, Rayman, I don't think it has a single collection release. I think that the only Rayman games that are sold right now are like Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, and I think the Rabbids games that I personally cannot care about. I don't know if there's any other Rayman game that they sell. Like basically the original trilogy, I'm pretty sure you can say goodbye to it. Rayman's creator left the company. Well, yeah, but the thing is that you can still release collections of all games like Konami does. I'm pretty sure that in Konami's case it's also the same problem, that the original people that work on Castlevania most likely are not there anymore. But it would be nice to release collections like the way they do with Castlevania, but unless they did and I haven't seen them, they didn't really release shit. I think that that's part of my issue with it. Fuck, this guy's blocking me. Then again, this track, you barely have any room to overtake anyways. Okay. Ah, and that corner sucks, no. It's okay. I don't know how I won that one, but I did. Michael Ansel, though he's back for a consulting role on a new Rayman. Oh, really? That could be interesting, but knowing modern Ubisoft, I don't have any hopes. I have absolutely zero hopes. It's fine. Then again, Rayman, even though it's like I like the first games, it's not like it's one of those games or game franchises that I'm super crazy about, you know. But I do wish that it belonged to a better company. Because I mean, maybe that's the thing. If it belonged to a better company, maybe it would be one of the franchises that I would be crazy about, but it isn't. Yeah, Ubisoft is incapable. Incapable of anything, really. But it's fine. At the very least, as I always say, you can always play the older games whenever you want. They haven't gone anywhere. Even though it would be nice to have it in modern collections, you can still play them. Is splitting its company? Yeah, I heard something that they are either gonna be sold or something. honestly makes sense. At some point, someone's gotta be responsible of all the flops, right? Eventually, you cannot keep flopping.
Race complete.
They also sold off some IP too. Tencent is inventing in its popular franchises. Well, Tencent is not really a better option, but I mean, Tencent, I know that they own a lot of popular games, but have they ever made anything? Because for what I understand, Tencent owns something like League of Legends, but League of Legends was made by Riot Games. Like, are they just a publisher with a lot of money, or do they actually develop something at some point? I know that they are Chinese. I think that's the only thing I know about them. That they are Chinese and that they have a lot of money. That's about it. Well, maybe that's all I need to know, you know? Maybe that's all of the relevant information. I only know them to be investors. Yeah, me too. Essentially, money for the sake of money. I mean, maybe there is something behind it that I am not aware of, but seems like a typical company where it's just money going into more money. Like, there is no actual merit there, it's just money. Not a fan of that. I mean, even if they invest in things I like, I don't like companies that just have money because they have money. Like the endless cycle of money, right? You get money because you have money, so you make more money off of that money. Instead of you get money because you made something meaningful, and now that you did that, you have a higher status that allows you to invest in other projects. No, it's just money for the sake of money. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did something meaningful. But I will have to Google it, so I'm not gonna do that. Not now, at least. But yeah. Well, it's pretty similar to these Arab companies that I was talking about earlier. You could say that at least those are Arab companies are like, you know, they get oil, so that there is value to be had aside from money. But considering that oil is a commodity, I feel like it's very close to e-money for the sake of money. It's just that it is something useful. But yeah. I don't know. The world of money is very boring. Ubisoft got really monetizing everything. Yeah, but that's not the only problem. I mean, I cannot say that I play their modern games because I cannot give a shit about those type of games, but I heard from a lot of people that modern games are, like the modern Ubisoft games are shit. Like, at least compared to the older ones, right? Like, for example, I remember a long time ago seeing Assassin's Creed Black Flag being completely ridden with bugs, to the point that sometimes it became unplayable, and to the point that even if it didn't have bugs, it seems like it was a game that you could beat by just pressing buttons. and that was some time ago. But the the more modern releases that came after Black Flag seem to have the same issues that one has. I cannot speak for experience because, as I said, I cannot care for those games, but that as well. It's the same problem that Bethesda has. Bethesda is also another company that making a functional game seems to be an impossibility. They kind of struggle on that front a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Like as I said, since I don't care about those games, I should say what I read about them. I mean, for example, I also don't care about Call of Duty, but for what I've seen, even though there are complaints here and there, for what I've seen, the Call of Duty games seem to be well received. You know, like pretty much every Call of Duty game sells more than the previous one. So those, even though I don't care about them, and I think that it's like one of the laziest ways to make money, which is by making the same game over and over again, at least I'm not seeing the kind of complaints that I see for Ubisoft or Bethesda games, you know. Black Flag was better than a lot of their modern releases. Yeah, well, a lot of people look at Black Flag with nostalgic eyes at this point, but that's mostly, I'm assuming that it's mostly because of that, because it's a game that got released some time ago, so it's not a recent release, and the fact that the recent releases are trash, so in comparison it looks good. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. What example could I give? Well, I'm not sure what example I could give. But the point is that, yeah, it's one of those things where people don't know how good they have it until they realize that it can get worse. It shouldn't be like that, but that's the thing. Things can always get worse, and it's way easier for things to get worse than it is to get better. So, yeah. When you see something mediocre, you might think, well, this sucks, but it can be worse. Skull and Bones? What about Skull and Bones? Well, that's what Black Flag is about, I'm assuming, since it's about pirates. So, you know, I'm pretty much guaranteed to win this tournament, right? Like, winning the first 6 races. Actually, we can do the math. So if you win the first 6 races, you have 48 points. And if assuming the second place always gets second place, they will have 36. So yeah, that still wouldn't be guaranteed, but I kinda know that the second place always got second place, so at this point I gotta assume I'm guaranteed to win no matter what. It was a live series inspired by Black Flag from Ubisoft. Oh, I see. I had no idea. It's like, it's possible that what a lot of these companies do is more scummy than I actually know it is. It can always be worse.
Race complete.
Black Flag was technically better even though it was years older. Yeah, I mean, that applies to a lot of games. But I mean, you know that earlier I was talking about Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 is the perfect example of a game that is objectively inferior in every single way to the predecessor, Street Fighter 4. I think the only exception probably being music. I think that's the only thing that Street Fighter 5 has over Street Fighter 4. The only thing. There are many cases all around, like, the entirety of the video game world, you know. Well, this game that you're seeing right now, for example, even though at least this one is decent, I at least prefer any of the previous Wipeout games. Well, not any of them. Wipeout 64 and Wipeout Fusion are both very bad, but the other ones, for the most part, I do prefer them, despite this one being a way more modern game. There are a lot of cases like that. Well, Ridge Racer, you have the PS Vita game being a piece of trash. Ridge Racer, what was the name? Unbounded, that is essentially like just a mediocre Need for Speed game. Then you have Ridge Racer, forgot the name, but the cell phone one, the one for Android. That game is basically Ridge Racer 7 but worse in every single way. There are many examples of franchises I like that are the same, and it happens even with games that are not that recent. For example, Mega Man X 6, 7, and 7, both of those two games are inferior in every single way to any of the previous Mega Man X games. But that's something that constantly happens. It's not a modern phenomenon. It's just that nowadays it seems to happen a lot more. Ridge Racer Drift, I don't think it was called Drift. Also, that was a perfect tournament, by the way. Damn. I think that's the first time I do an 8-race perfect tournament. Is Aishi Systems that good? Or maybe I'm that good. Well, anyways, the problem here is that I have to do this shitty ass zone battle. That's the problem. Like, this might take a lot of attempts, so don't be surprised if I get stuck here for half an hour. It might happen. As much as I don't want it to happen, it could very easily happen. Also, that reminds me that there wasn't any zone event in this group of events. So maybe zone already got phased out. It's possible. I do remember it was a game that I played in my father's tablet, Ridge Racer or something. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was Drift, but it's been a very long time. I feel like it was called something like... No, it was called Ridge Racer Slipstream, and I think... That's, I think, how it was called, Ridge Racer Slipstream. And it essentially was Ridge Racer 7, but with every mobile cancer mechanic you can imagine. Like, you want an upgrade, you have to craft it. You know, you want this car, well, you have to do all these other requirements that essentially involve waiting. I'm pretty sure it also had energy, so you couldn't do all races you wanted to do. Eventually Unless you paid, I guess. It was that type of game. But essentially, you can tell that the typical mobile cancer.
Zone boost. 9.8.
That's the one, yeah. But essentially, Ridge Racer, unfortunately, was also the case of a franchise that has way better games released before.
Barrier.
What can you do about it?
Barrier.
The franchise is pretty much dead in the water because of it.
19.1.
Did I miss that, dude? Well, those I can understand. Is that here Icarus is what a dipshit, dude.
Barrier.
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one.
20.4.
The guys that are ahead of me are not that far. It's just that if they get the boost before me, they will win, of course.
Barrier. Energy
I
critical.
could not see that, dude. At that speed, it's impossible.
21.5.
You know, this is not gonna happen, especially because one more hit and I'm dead.
Contender eliminated. Barrier. Contender eliminated.
There is the hit. This is gonna take such a fucking long time, dude. This will take such a miserable amount of time. God damn it, dude. We can all have good things. I don't want to imagine how the final group of events is gonna be. Like, it's probably not gonna be as hard as the one in the previous campaign, but the problem is that it's gonna be shittier simply because of this game mode. So even if it's easier, I still don't think it's gonna be better. Oh man, come on, dude. Oh, this is so shit. It's fine. It's fine. Don't panic. Well, aside from the fact that there's gonna be more of this type of events, I expect it to be easier because the tracks themselves are easier. Like, in this campaign, you don't really have anything close to Chengo Project, for example, or to the mountain track. Like those, you don't even have anything close to that in this campaign. But you do have these shitty game modes that kind of even out the shittiness. It's fine. And here there's no other event I can do. I have to beat this one. To unlock, well, unfortunately to unlock what I think it's a detonator event. So it's like, I'm doing this to unlock something even shittier. But it's fine. This is tiresome. This is very tiresome. I gotta hold on. I mean, the problem is that, like I said before, this track for this type of event is absolute garbage. Like, this track is not good for an event like this. You know that you're mostly intended to stay away from like the line of sight of your opponents, but that's way easier said than done, you know? As you can see, So if they really wanted to turn Zone into a competitive mode, why didn't they just leave the same logic as in Zone? Instead of making this weird ass hit a speed booster to get points. I just make it like Zone, but I don't know. Make it a survival, like it already is. But I guess for that, they will just leave it as it is instead of making a new mode. That would have been preferable. The guys that are ahead of me are too ahead of me.
20.7. Barrier.
Especially the Piranha guy. Yeah, you will see someone winning here. And it's not gonna be me. And I keep dodging this pretty much. Well, it doesn't help that that shit comes right after a loop. Hey, that's very evil. Session, well, I should have kept it going there to get the loyalty, but I keep saying, when I'm salty, I don't want to wait a single second more to restart an event, and right now I am salty. Not feeling like waiting anything, you know. Someone got barrier right in their face. So we're noting that the initial speed is sub-Venom, so even slower than Venom. Didn't think that that was possible. Well, I guess it was there in Zone. It's just that here, until you collect enough points, you will get that. I missed that. These are the ones I cannot miss though. It's 2 boosters in a row. Was close.
Barrier 11.3.
Need one more. One more simply to use a boost, not to win. That will be nice though.
Contender eliminated.
Someone died. Fortunately, the ones that die never tend to be the ones that are ahead, you know? Tend to be some guys that you cannot give a shit about. And never someone that is on the lead. Oh, damn it, I keep missing! There it is. Ooh.
Complete. Gold
Damn.
medal awarded.
At least I got it. I really hope this is the final Zone battle event, but I don't know. What did I unlock? Probably the other skin, right? Yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Should I stop using this car now that I have that amount of... Well, I could use other cars, considering that, for example, for this, it doesn't matter what you use because they all have the same stats, right? Like when I actually need the stats, I should pick whatever is more convenient, but outside of that, not really. Unless you tell me that every single car has a different unlock outside of their own skins, but otherwise leveling up loyalty is worthless. Also, I didn't see what the objective was here. Oopsies. Well, it's not a hard one. I mean, even if it's a hard one, it's not like looking at the objective is suddenly gonna make me get it. But it's the same track as the previous one. The one with the loop. That's dangerous here. You're gonna see the loop, and you're gonna see a lot of mines. Well, in fact, that's the thing. You're not gonna see them because the loop is gonna completely block them out.
EMP energized.
Can use another one. After this event, we go to the final group of events. Judging by the time this group of events took, I very heavily doubt I will be able to complete it today. Not to mention that, considering that all the events are most likely gonna be in Phantom class, it's gonna be a lot harder to get the gold medal on the first attempts, you know. That probably won't happen, but we will see.
EMP energized. Storm ahead.
Oh, that was a waste in multiple ways.
Storm ahead.
Because I missed a bomb,
EMP
but I also
energized.
wasted the shockwave in a very bad place. Oh well. Hopefully it's still enough. As I say, I didn't check what the objective was, so it could be enough the same way it could not be enough. Yeah, and I keep wasting it here. Like, I'm not waiting the amount of time that I should be waiting. At least I got the bomb this time. I like how you can reload even when you have
EMP energized.
the full magazine. Careful here, because it's gonna be a lot easier to hit mines with this speed. Okay.
Stage 6. EMP energized.
At this rate, it seems like the objective might be closer to 300,000. Probably. I also wonder if this will be the last detonator event, because
5 chain bonus.
limit. The thing is that
EMP energized.
detonator is like the zone events that they don't get harder. Like you don't get different speed classes because you go through the speed classes while you're playing the event. So because of that, it's not really possible to have faster or slower events. So that's what could give me the hope that this is the last detonator event, but I think I'm just hoping.
Energized.
Well, and regardless of anything, one thing that will probably keep showing up is Eliminator. Like, Eliminator,
Bronze
okay,
medal
that's the
awarded.
bronze, so I'm assuming the gold
EMP
is
energized.
soon to follow too.
5 chain bonus. Silver medal awarded.
The silver and the gold.
Medal awarded.
Alright, well, if we have the gold, might as well get out of here. Okay. So, give me that gold, and that means that nuke is completed. Fully complete nuke, and going into aftermath, which has the same amount of medals, but yeah, these ones will be in Phantom. We do have a regular zone event, surprisingly, but yeah, you are actually going into
AG systems.
Phantom, which means that it's gonna be harder to beat, but that's fine. I expect that to be the case. What I don't know if it's gonna be as hard as the HD campaign, as I say, because the tracks here are not that hard, at least in comparison to some of the HD campaign ones. Yeah, it should be ready regardless. Phantom, as you can see, is quite fast. Oh, and this track also will be one of those that will be hard to do in Phantom, since everything is so close together. It's a very narrow track. Well, and here also keep in mind that in Phantom, energy is an actual problem. You can very easily die because of the amount of times that you're gonna be hitting anything, like the walls or other competitors. It's just very hard to control. Okay. Only I'm quite low on energy right now. And another thing is that it's also hard to, since you're going so fast, hard to aim for the items. A lot of times, even though you want to get items to heal, you cannot manage to do it. I got a couple there. Really? How? Damn, I didn't even know that you could get out there. Like, that little bump was enough to just go off track. That's fucked up. Just remember how long it took to beat some of the races in HD campaign, and don't worry about hurrying it. I mean, after all, there is no reason to try and beat this today, even though it will be nice. I shouldn't make that the objective. I should make the objective to not get salty, which is already hard enough. So yeah, just make that the objective and you should be fine. You're gonna be fine. That's a shame. So pilot on the looping doesn't seem very useful at all. It's fine. At least I'm on the lead. You know that these guys can overtake at any time. They do that very well. And this machine, by the way, not having full handling can definitely be a liability for Phantom. I keep missing items. No. To mention that here, missing items can also be dangerous, because it means that whoever is behind you is gonna hit you with them. That's fine though. Got him. At least this one only took 2 tries. Get some HE system at the same time. Okay, so yeah, no, it wasn't the last detonator, unfortunately. But yeah, let's go to zone. I guess since we didn't get a single zone here, and might as well just go for Triakis. Like here, the brand doesn't really matter. Just go for whatever you find first. Not to mention that this specific vehicle, like, it's impossible to tell that it's from Triagis if you don't see the legend on the like, you know, on the left and the right. That is pretty far, so you can just pretend this is 5-star, you know. Venom. It's a shame that this track is not an actual track though. Oh, man, I forgot I shouldn't do barrel rolls in zone. They actually take health away from you, and they provide absolutely zero benefit. Okay, don't do that.
Flash.
Zone 5.
Even though it's
clear.
very tempting to do so. It's such a shame because if this was a real track, I can imagine that it would look very good, but it isn't. Doesn't want to be a real track. That's a shame. It also, with the existence of events like this, means that phantom races are not gonna even be that numerous, most likely.
Zone 10. Clear.
And I will assume that there will only be one tournament here. Well, there was also only one tournament in the final group of events, so... the HD campaign, so...
Perfect lap.
it should be fine, no matter what.
Phantom.
Zone 15. Clear.
Well, I also haven't seen what the zone objective for the gold medal is here. This track honestly doesn't seem that hard at all. Seems quite easy. In fact, so far the only reason why I lost health is because of the barrel roll I did.
Phantom.
We are in Phantom and I still haven't gotten the... oh wait, what? The Pure 4? What does that mean?
Zone 20. Clear.
The Pure 4? Okay. Wait, are you telling me that maybe these tracks are originally from Wipeout Pure? Or what? Wait, I mean, that's even more offensive. If they are from Wipeout Pure and they don't have graphics and they just have the zone and that's it, that is even more upsetting, you know? Yeah, I have no idea. Like, the achievements on this game seem to be the least unpredictable thing possible. You know, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned because I'm in zone 25 and still haven't gotten the bronze medal. And I felt like a fucking moron. That's fine, that didn't deal that much damage anyways.
Super Phantom.
Yeah, here we're in Super Phantom and the event is still going. Are we really gonna have to reach Zen? Yeah, I already did it once, but unfortunately after reaching Zen I realized that they are like sonic speeds. So you have subsonic, sonic, and I'm assuming supersonic as well. So that's a problem. But wait, okay, this doesn't make any sense. We're in zone 31 and I still don't have a single medal. I mean, I don't mind because it's not really being hard to do it, but man, at some point it will be hard to do it. Maybe at 10 at least it will be bronze medal, I want to believe. That's the thing here, I'm just begging for the bronze medal. But forget about the gold medal. No. Are you for real? Or is this bugged? Is this bugged? Because I mean, there was not a single zone event before this one that was even close to requiring you reaching Zen. So yeah, that's what's confusing me a little bit. Wish I have actually read what the medal objective was, but damn. That's messed up because there's also an event that unlocks a lot of other events, so you have to beat it. And by beat it, I mean at least getting a single medal, but I think that the bronze medal is already quite hard to hit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have a feeling here that something is bugged. It cannot be that the bronze is still not here. Are we actually gonna reach supersonic speeds?
Super Zen.
I mean, we are in Super Zen and it's still not enough. Yeah, you can say how easy this track is all you want, but you know that this is gonna get faster and faster. It's just gonna keep going faster. Okay, we got the bronze medal, so I guess it's not a bug. I kinda got distracted, but I don't know where the gold medal is gonna be. Well, maybe it's gonna be in subsonic, I hope.
Clear.
I'm already kinda losing control. That's bad. I'm losing a little bit of control. Not to mention that these hits hurt even more because I'm going faster. Well, at least falling doesn't really damage you that much, and it makes you completely stop when you respawn, so it's not that bad. But this is bad. I'm completely losing it, damn it.
Silver medal awarded.
The silver, but
Subsonic.
I have no clue how far. Oh, the next one is match 1. Well, mock 1, sorry. That's how you pronounce that, apparently. But man, do you think that it's a little bit hard for gold? Not to mention very long. Like, having to retry this will be a pain in the ass simply to get gold.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I'm an energy critical. If I had to guess, I would say 55, but I don't know. I got it. Whew. I barely got it. I almost died before gold, but damn, that's crazy. No zone event before this one was this hard. Damn. Well, nice. Assuming that's a lot of loyalty. Or is it? Not much, really. Other events will have given you more. Yeah, that was intense. Whew, okay, we can do this eliminator, but yeah, this is eliminator in Phantom class. Which means that it is a problem.
AG systems.
Yeah, that's fine, we can do it. Yeah, that zone event was very intense, and any other track, of course, probably wouldn't have been enough to go that far. I couldn't reach Mach 1. That's a shame. I wonder what's the highest speed you can possibly reach.
Combat systems ready.
I don't think I'm gonna find out on my own. Seems like that will be very hard to do.
Bomb. Mines. Bomb.
So because of that track having the layout it had, it barely even felt like you were going that fast, because you know that this speed that I'm going right now is supposedly way slower than that speed that we seen there with subsonic speed, but this looks way faster. It's because the track is harder, or rather the other track was super easy.
Mines. Missile. Cannon. HB.
These are some very
Bomb.
it's some very bad start right now. Probably should reset. And there is someone already at 71. That's a lot.
Mines.
I got a Quake.
Contender eliminated.
Okay.
Bomb.
Maybe not yet. Maybe we have to hold on in this run for a little bit more.
Missile.
Gotta be aware of Mirage.
Mines. Bomb.
Need you all to go.
Plasma.
There you go. Damn, another Quake, dude. It's crazy. Crazy that that guy didn't die after. Well, crazy that no one died after getting hit by 2 fucking Quakes.
Critical.
I guess they all shielded in time. I mean, as long as you have a power up, you do have enough time to react to the Quake with a shield,
Missile.
to be fair.
Cannon. Energy critical.
I'm getting ultra fucked right now. Yeah, Mirage right now is very high on points, so nah, this will be a restart. Yeah, that's a horrible. Oh, okay, nice. No, you don't have to check the error. I don't care about the error. Damn, that's funny. Good crash, I gotta say. Pretty good crash. That's the first crash, by the way. Clear? Do you think we clear the event? Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I'm not doing that eliminator, sure, if you don't want me to. But then, that was wild. You know that it's very common for when you play in emulators for something to crash, because emulators are, you know, not something that perfectly replicate the console. But, are you aware that this is happening on a real PS4, right? That's wild.
AG systems.
An actual crash in the intended console. Nice. Pretty cool. Did I even have any other PS4 game crash like that? I probably did. I don't remember which one though. But damn. That's wild. Because that's even rare. Even in like computer games. I mean, depending on which one. Like, yes, if you're playing, as we were saying earlier, like Bethesda games or Ubisoft or whatever shit it is, sure. But for the most part, it's not common that a game will crash for no reason, right? That one just decided to crash for seemingly no good reason. That makes me think that one time that I got Harmony of Despair to crash on the PS3 emulator might have been also a crash that happened on the real console, you know? Like, if anything, it was properly emulated. Would be pretty funny. It's fine.
Energy critical. Bomb.
I kill someone with that quake. Oopsies. Okay, I should stop doing that barrel roll, dude. I'm about to die. Uh-oh. That's fine. Slowly trying to recover. It's that these guys keep grinding. And they are also stealing my... Oh, you're so annoying, dude. You're so fucking annoying. Stealing my shit, hitting me. You're the worst. At least I'm definitely not winning this shit at this rate. At least I'm not about to die now, but I'm so far from the rest that it's... Who cares, right? But something that I haven't seen here is the opponents actually struggle by going off track with Phantom like I thought it was gonna happen. I guess it will not happen. But on the right side, the game crashed in something that wasn't that zone event. Because in that long ass zone event, if it crashed in the middle of it, that would have been bad. Very annoying. Oh, the availability for power-ups is so scarce, because everyone picks it up before me. Picks them up, I meant to say. Come on, dude, and the ones that I can actually pick up, I miss them. Fuck your shield. Just pull a Tony Hawk there. Okay, wait. I'm saving this one. I'm saving this for two reasons. If I need to heal, this heals you a lot. And if someone overtakes me, they will get hit no matter what unless they somehow have a shield. Which will happen, of course, but I'm just saving this. It's the best thing you can do when you have Quake and you don't need it at the moment, right? Oh. Asshole. No, but so many things went wrong there. I'm so pissed off. I could have won that in two different ways and I didn't do it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to explain it. Fuck it. Damn it. Oh, that's so infuriating. Like, that's rage quit material. That's the kind of shit that will make me rage quit. seems to be the case mostly for Phantom Speed class in this game. Okay, last attempt, and I'm moving to a different event because you are getting way too annoying right now. I just realized that the voice change. Like now for the power-ups that I'm picking up, I have the woman voice. Is that because of the manufacturer or what? Because it was the man's voice for anything that... for anything that I picked up, and the woman's voice for anything that others picked up. I mean, I didn't change any setting either, so I wonder why it happened. I don't particularly mind. I just realized when she said autopilot engage. Maybe it's been happening for a while, but I just realized now. Ooh, I almost went off track. I mean, the other power-ups, I am used to her voice since other ones pick it up, but autopilot engage is something that you only hear on your own. So I don't know why that's the case. It might be because of this manufacturer, I don't know. Whatever, let's see. Yeah, 540,000 for that detonator. These detonator events have the potential to be an absolute pain in the ass. I guess I have no choice.
Kyrex.
Well, that one is pronounced Kyrex, not Quirets or Kirets. Kyrex, my bad. Kyrex.
Stage 1. Bomb ahead. EMP energized.
Did you really get hit by that? Seems like it takes some effort. You somehow pull it off. Oh, it's this track. Okay, so we are essentially using this track for all of the the final zone related events, right? Since it's such an easy track, you basically are gonna put all the objectives pretty high. So as easy as it is, it's really easy for an event like this one, because this event only gets easier when you have a lot of speed boosters in ground boosters, I mean. Like without ground boosters, it's not really easy, despite the track layout being easy. I mean, the track layout being easy helps, but it's not really what makes this mode easy.
Stage 3.
Well, this one was 500 something, right? The objective, I think.
Bomb ahead. 5 chain bonus. energized. 5 chain bonus.
Might be easy to pull off the 5 chain bonus since I'm already, like, I'm going pretty slow. And usually you don't get those when you're going slow. If I am already getting them now, maybe that's what's gonna make it easy to reach that amount of points. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, I'm already at 150,000, so probably shouldn't be that big of a deal. But considering how hard it was to do that zone event, something tells me that this one will also be just as hard. Well, this one and all of the ones in this group of events, really.
5 chain bonus. Stage 5. Perfect lap.
At least if we do the whole thing about, you know, analyzing the halfway point of the event. In this particular case, we are not halfway through the event yet, but we are almost halfway through point-wise, so unless I start hitting a lot of mines when I go faster, this should be fine. Well, either that or missing like the speed boost, because I'm going faster, so it's harder to aim. That could happen too. In fact, they already happened a couple times.
5 chain bonus.
That will be a problem as well. And it's happening. It can very easily happen. Like the rank will very easily be ruined by my lack of aim, and that will suck, of course. But it is what it is. So we already passed the bomb here. Well, maybe we got blown up by the shockwave. Pretty possible. I mean, that tends to happen often, so I will believe it.
EMP energized.
Well, here I'm also... Well, I got a 5 chain bonus there, but for the most part I'm kinda missing them. The 5 chain bonuses. And here, for example, oh, there was the bomb there, I missed it. So at this point I don't really think the score is a problem. I think that at this point the problem is surviving. That might be my biggest issue. Like, score, I should be able to reach it. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not gonna die before that. That will be bad.
EMP energized. From ahead. 5 chain bonus. Stage 10.
The bronze medal.
Bronze medal awarded. Silver medal
I'm
awarded.
missing.
5 chain
Okay, got the gold.
gold medal awarded.
Will as well die here. Do you get damaged by falling? Yeah, you do. I wouldn't say that it's the fastest way, but
Energy critical.
I'm gonna take it. It works for me. Yeah, give me that gold medal. Give me the gold. Okay. That didn't unlock anything because it's one of the last ones. Okay. I'm very afraid of the zone battles. Like, these zone battles are gonna be so ass, and the target is 32. I think I'm leaving the zone battles, well, except for that one, I guess. Also, there is... Oh no, there is a tournament. It's after that eliminator event. I can do this other eliminator event instead. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid here. because those those zone battles have the potential to be extremely cancerous, and there's 2 of them. Well, and this eliminator event, as long as it doesn't crash, it will be nice. We don't know about that. It could easily crash, just like the previous one did. Anything is possible. Wow, get fucked, dude. I'm pretty sure you're the one that shoot the bomb that I got hit by, so you fully deserve it. The problem here is that we are pretty far from everyone else. That's bad. Since this is Phantom, they can also more easily run away. Well, and if I keep running into mines, it certainly doesn't help. Oh, nice. Well, I will have to wait for them, because I'm not gonna reach them like this. Let me just try to get some power-ups. Not missile, you can do better than that. I believe in you. Nah, that one also sucks. We'll leave a bomb, I guess. No, I need something better. I know you have something better than that. Okay, there you go. See, I knew you had it in you. So here we're just gonna wait. Right here. Just wait for them to pass, and as soon as all of them pass, they are gonna see it. Well, not all of them. This is enough. There you go. Nice. Got 2 kills out of that, and I'm also back to the battle. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes it's not worth it to try to chase them just to never actually reach them. You just gotta know your limits.
Leech beam.
Okay.
Mines. Missile. Contender eliminated.
Nice.
Energy critical. Mines.
Wow, I got that guy too. That's crazy. I'm on a roll. Well, I'm also about to be on a casket. Was that just unfortunate timing, or does this game actually have 5 item spots like Mario Kart? Fake item spots? What? Does Mario Kart have fake item spots?
Mines.
No, this one doesn't have fake item spots. I mean, in this particular mode, I'm pretty sure that the item spots are always available. But in an actual race, someone can take it, like someone can pick it up and make it non-available. Like it has to respawn for you to pick it up. But no, here you can pick all of the items. Yeah, oh, I know what you mean. You mean the fake crates, like the inverted question mark ones. Yeah, no, you don't have that here. Yeah, I probably got hit by something else at the same time I was picking it up. You know, we don't have that stuff, but yeah, we do have a lot of other items that are just as fucked up. Nice, I got shielded at the right time. And shielded with a power-up that was quite shitty, so I was lucky. Lots of death and destruction right now, holy shit. Is this really turning into a bloodbath? It was kinda already a bloodbath before. It's certainly going quite wild. And that was exactly what I needed. All of them overtaking me like that.
Mines. Energy critical. Bomb.
Missed. No, not the cannon, dude. Not the cannon. Okay, that's... he was shielding. Okay.
Mines.
Okay, that didn't count as a kill. Well, that has to be a bug, because he was right in front of me. And I was shooting at him. So even if the shots didn't kill him and it was my contact damage, that still should have been a kill for me. I got absolutely scammed.
Quake.
Another quake.
Rockets.
I don't know where the quake is, because I don't see it. Or maybe someone ahead got it.
Mines. Bomb.
I'm failing to get any kills right now. I got one there. And only one more to win, or alternatively 2 more laps. Whatever happens first. Another kill. I'll take that. At least this eliminator event went well, it was fast, and it also didn't crash. Those are all things you cannot take for granted, so we gotta be grateful. There is only one speed lap here. That's interesting. We'll do the detonator one, I guess. Piranha. I think this one is the last detonator event, so at least after this one, unless they decided to put this shitty ass game mode in 2048, we can fully say goodbye to detonator after this one. So that will be great. But I don't know if that's the case or not. Very hard to tell. This is Tech the Run. Is this one gonna be hard? I wonder. I should have done the shockwave before going through that booster, my bad.
EMP energized. Stage 2. Bomb ahead. EMP energized. 5 chain bonus. Stage 3. EMP energized. Bomb ahead.
A little bit concerned here how the target time wasn't the target, well, time. I mean the target points. Wasn't it 400,000? Well, I guess we should be able to get it. It's gonna be very close to the end, and it's not particularly an easy. Oh, nice, but especially if I do this dumb shit, it is not particularly an easy track. So I am a little bit concerned. We will see.
EMP energized. Bomb ahead.
Yeah. Unless you have the shockwave, that bomb is very hard to somehow hit. Like in such a shitty place.
Stage 5. EMP energized. Bomb ahead.
At least it lets you know about the bomb with quite a lot of anticipation, you know. Lets you know there is a bomb.
EMP energized. Stage 6. Perfect light. EMP energized.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like it could go down to the wire. Just like it will be a hard gold medal to get.
Stage 7.
Without a doubt.
EMP energized. Bomb ahead.
That bomb is already blown up by the shockwave. Don't
EMP
worry about it.
energized. 5 chain bonus.
That was an absolute waste though. You still hit the items with the shockwave even after the other ones respawn. I guess it's only if there were already items in
5 chain
the previous lab probably.
EMP
Would imagine it's something like that.
Bomb ahead.
Put the bomb at least.
Stage 9.
Seems that here it's again not really something related to
Bomb ahead.
running out of
5 chain bonus.
fuck me. Yeah, no, it's not about running out of laps, it's how running out of life here.
Bonus.
The real danger.
Bonus. 5 chain
The thing that could actually fuck me over. At least I'm getting closer to 400,000. Just I don't remember exactly 400,000 how much of it is.
Stage 10.
It wasn't even loaded. I'm aware. I might actually not get it. Yeah, this will be the first type of event. I mean, the first event of this type that I
Energized.
lose. It's gonna be like that, most likely. There is no way I don't hit anything. You know. I'm so pissed off right now. Because it's such a waste of time. All that shit for absolutely fucking nothing.
Piranha.
Such a fucking waste of time. How annoying, dude. What a piece of shit. What an absolute piece of shit. But the problem is that the zone battle is not gonna be better. And the target is 32, so yeah. I wish we could get that split track again, because in that one the zone battle is not hard, since most of the times you are not interacting with anyone, which means that the chances of hitting barriers suddenly are relatively low. I mean, they are still there, but they are not that numerous.
9.5.
Fortunately, the detonator is not done yet. That does suck quite a lot.
Zone boost.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Barrier.
So here actually dodging the barrier will be hard, I guess. Even if I have no one
8.
close to me, the barriers are still there. But that, and I also have to hit the boosters to build up meter, of course. the way this mode works.
Barrier.
And it
Barrier.
is that right now I'm missing a lot of boosters.
Barrier.
At least I'm full health, which is not bad. Oh, I lapped someone, really. That's unexpected. I mean, in a mode like this, lapping someone is easier since you're going at a completely different speed than they are going.
28.9.
I'm out to hit it, but not if I keep hitting shit, you know? Especially if I die, I will lose points. Come on, it's just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that one was easy, surprisingly. Especially since the second place was so far away, you know? I'm not complaining, give it to me. We have a single race at Modesto Heights, sure. Let's get it.
AG Systems.
That's still not the last zone battle event, there is another one. But only one more at least, so there's that. That's cool. It seems that it's not gonna be as hard to complete this last group of events compared to how it was in the HD campaign, so I still prefer those over this, as I already said. But yeah, I still gotta beat this one. This is only the first lap and I'm already that down on health. Quite crazy.
Missile.
This raid you're definitely not surviving, dude. Like, I'm hitting absolutely every wall there is to hit. I'm missing every item there is to pick up. Oof, okay.
Energy critical.
We are mostly back. Well, not by much. I'm still very low on health. Much as I don't want to absorb a turbo, at that point I kinda have to. Not to mention that by using a turbo I also run even bigger risk of still receiving more damage.
Cannon. Rockets.
It's
Missile.
yeah, pretty nice of you.
Final lap.
Nah, we're not winning this one. There is no way. Well, yeah, and especially if that happens. Man, so many random places where you can just go off track because of a shitty ass bounce. Like, you're not even going fast. Like, you just bounce regularly and you're off track. God damn it.
Leech beam. Rockets. Mines. New lap record.
That was a very, very unlucky bounce.
Cannon.
Like, it's not even... It doesn't even make sense to get the bounce in the first place, so... Really don't know how it happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Missile.
Go fuck yourself, dude.
Missile. Energy critical.
Using the turbo here feels like it's useless, because outside of the track being quite narrow, it's the fact that you're most likely gonna run into someone else, and it's just not worth it. Yeah, at least the first place is close, but that matters very little. was a bad use of the turbo or whatever. Oh, then Quake. That's very unlucky, because I think I was the only one that got hit by it, because it was fired by the second place, it looked like. That should be it. Oof, it almost wasn't it though.
Gold medal awarded.
Yeah, that turbo, you have to leave it for the end. And that was intense. Alright. Have that eliminator that crashed the game, and that detonator that I failed, and that single race. I think I want to do the single race simply to unlock the speed lab, but let me try this eliminator again.
AG
Simply
systems.
to at least do, you know, not doing 2 races in a row, right? Yeah, I don't know. This one, hopefully this time it doesn't crash the game. I have hope it won't. I hope it could crash the event at any time. Tech Duran.
Bomb mines. Shield active.
But I
Mines.
cannot remember is if the Nintendo Switch I had it crashing. I think I probably did have the Nintendo Switch crash. It's just I don't remember in what game. I think in F-Zero 99 I had it crash once.
Bomb mines.
Can't remember. But yeah, mostly because I wanted to compare the crash occurrences to those on the PS4. Because you know that,
Bomb.
for what I understand, I could be wrong, because you know I'm not a game developer, much less for consoles, but like I think that the requirements to publish in PS4 are way more strict than to publish on the Switch.
Bomb. Contender.
It would be interesting if I had less crashes on the Switch
Bomb.
despite that. I have no clue if that's the case or not.
Mines. Rockets. Missile.
Very easy here to fall off track. At least what I said when I first saw this track in this game. It's very common. I definitely remember falling off track a lot more in Wipeout pools. Like in Wipeout pools, this track had me absolutely wrecked. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that that bridge part had me in trouble. So I don't really like the point distribution right now. There are 2 competitors very close to me. I'm missing a lot of items. But that's another thing about this track. The items are hard to get. They are in very blind places all around.
Missile. Beach beam. Mines. Energy critical.
Yeah, let them pass, got them. Didn't kill a single one of them, I just died there, and no one got the kill. That's what matters. I guess if no one is close to you and you die to a wall, no one gets the kill. So that's very useful for me. That actually would have hit him if I didn't shoot it from that high. That's a shame. That item there is the one that is super hard to get.
Bomb.
Are you for real? Well, after losing that much time, I might as well. Yeah, I have to actually wait for them though. The best thing I could do is actually going in reverse. And then, well, try not to get a kill in the way, which could easily happen.
Cannon.
Okay,
Mines.
and do it
Missile.
now.
Bomb.
Didn't kill anyone, but it did hit a couple of them at least.
Missile. Energy critical.
Oh, I got absolutely fucked. Seems I will need to do that again, probably. And also, now that I think about it, having the plasma, isn't it better if you try going on reverse, you wait for them, and whoever goes face... But you can still miss though. Yeah. At least now I'm with them, but... It would be a good strategy if you had a good aim. I guess I don't. So I'm still in last place by doing that,
Mines.
which is not bad, but I need to make sure I don't fall back again.
Mines.
That I will be falling back again, all because I keep getting hit by random shit.
Critical.
Just cannot help getting hit by random shit.
Mines.
That's because there is a lot of random shit on the track.
Mines.
Kinda the issue.
Cannon. Energy critical. Bomb. Wait.
Got obliterated by Quake again. I guess this track for Eliminator is a big pain in the ass no matter what. Hey, I'm afraid here because a lot of other competitors are having
Bomb.
their fair share of points. I could lose the lead at any time. That's bad.
Mines. Bomb.
Yeah, well, see, the reason why I can lose my lead at any time, like I'm not getting a lot of points, is because it's been so long since I got Quake. That's what it all boils down to. It all boils down to getting Quake or not. And it's been a very long time since I got Quake. Like, it's just not happening. Okay, there it is. Nice. Okay, watch the points come now. Well, not that many, but good enough. Promise that I can still lose. And there's been 14 laps. If I don't win this one, it has been an extreme waste of time.
Mines.
Without a doubt. Well, it's a waste of time regardless because this mode fucking sucks, but you get the point.
Contender eliminated. Contender eliminated. Session
Okay, I
complete.
win. Because of Quake, to nobody's surprise. Well, at least we can forget that Eliminator exists, unless they decide to bring it back for 2048. I hope not. But yeah, well, we can do the single race here.
AG Systems.
And then we can do the speed lap. And then there's basically a zone battle. Well, that shoot 'em up event and then the tournament. Ideally, I want to leave the tournament for last, but if the zone battle is too hard, it probably will be that one. I don't know. We will see how it goes.
Welcome to Tech Dara Reverse.
But yeah, remember that. Oh, I killed that guy. I mean, that's nice, but this is not Eliminator. You gotta win this one. If it's possible.
Bomb. Mines. View that record. Autopilot. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Missile.
The bombs really fuck you up whenever you have the plasma. They really do.
Plasma. View that record.
Okay, I like that.
View that record.
Seems that I got the lead super early right now. I could still lose it like nothing, assuming that I fall into like off track on the bridge, but let's assume that's not gonna happen.
Final lap.
Like, let's not assume the worst, you know. Okay.
Race.
That was
complete.
quite free. But yeah, this has nothing to do with the difficulty of the HD campaign on the Phantom event. So the speed lap here. See how it will go. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Like, this is the only speed lap of this group of events, so it's not like we have a point of reference. Well, in fact, the only speed lap in this campaign that happens in Phantom speed class, so... And it's in this track. At least it's an easy track. And if it's an easy track, it can still be a hard time trial, you know? At least in this one you can pull off 2 barrel rolls. Yeah, man, that was almost enough on the very first lap. But yeah, this is gonna be free. I mean, for something to almost be enough on the first lap, you should know that it will indeed be free. I guess that's because they didn't take into account the barrel rolls. No, it's probably, I don't know. It's because they don't know how to balance these time trials, I guess. Hey, that was free. Would have easily gotten in the first lap if I did it slightly better, but... Alright, so I can try this own battle since I didn't try it before. I should automatically ignore it because I did assume that it was gonna be a bad idea, but maybe not. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Who knows? It probably will be a bad idea though. But the target is also 32. Really missed that. Amazing start. No, it might be a bad idea after all. Well, this one will decide if I do the tournament for last or no. Because if this one ends up being super hard, I'm leaving this one for last. if I got 2 or 1 boosters there.
9.6.
Hard to tell.
Barrier. Barrier.
Damn it.
Barrier.
Right. Only we already have some of these guys that are
19.1.
quite ahead, and even if I took the lead here, not sure if it's gonna hold on for too long. But some of them will also die and lose points because of it. Oh, someone is close to me. Wasn't expecting that. Well, it is true that I lost a lot of...
20.3.
Ah, that sucks. Man, I hate this barrier so much.
Barrier.
And this guy's already quite high on points, the Harimau guy.
Barrier. 21.6. Barrier. Contender eliminated.
Someone died, but it wasn't the Harimau guy. Promise that after this...
Session.
no. Alright, I'm doing the tournament. That was a bronze medal. I'm surprised it even counted. I guess it did count.
Systems.
Alright, so... I mean, the Rapier one went excellent. The fact that I essentially beat every... You know... Beat every race. Like, win every race. That's pretty much the first time that happened in this game. Now, I don't expect the same thing to happen again here, but it would be nice if it did. Now, here it's mostly about watching out for not getting killed. That's the #1 priority here.
Plasma. Contender eliminated. Missile.
It seems that here I'm really getting... assuming that nothing goes wrong in the sense that no one hits me or whatever, or that I don't drive badly. Seems that I can get into the lead in Phantom class super easily. So it makes me wonder if they made the difficulty of the AI easier for the Fury campaign, because they probably thought that they went overboard on the previous one, which they kinda did, honestly. But yeah, because this one in comparison, it's day and night, despite being the same difficulty and same speed class. I understand the tracks are easier, but... Well, yeah, I guess maybe it's also just that the tracks are easier and that's the end of that.
Race complete.
Well, the first race was very convincing, like extremely convincing. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that detonator event as well. Like, the last two events are gonna suck. Like, detonator and zone battle. They are both gonna suck, but at least if they are done, if the Fury campaign is also done, And then it's essentially a matter of hoping that 2048 is not gonna bring back any of the awful game modes that are in this campaign. But I legitimately have no clue what to expect from 2048. Like, in a way I'm excited and also scared. Because it will be something worse, or it will be something better. But you don't know until you see it, and I won't be seeing it yet. So my expectations are, you know... I essentially don't know what expectations to have. I do have expectations that it's gonna be better than the Fury campaign, which might be a mistake, as if it isn't, then the disappointment will be too big, but I choose to believe that it will be better than the Fury campaign. Even more so considering that it's the one that is presented first, you know. Getting a lot of turbo. I mean, I could use it. This is a track where it's very easy to hit everything because it's so narrow. I mean, you can say that most of the tracks are narrow, but this one even more so. And especially for Phantom class. Yeah, that one was free too, and 2 people died apparently. So this might be the same level of free as the previous tournament in Rapier class. We will see. My expectations are still low. King, that was a very bad corner, holy shit. I think that's the worst I done that corner so far. It's fine. I'm just giving the other competitors a chance, okay? Yeah, I'm not sure how I managed to aim that badly. It shouldn't have been that way, but it was. I aim badly again, and it's mostly because I tried to engage, I tried to enter the corner from the inner side and essentially have no space. I'm getting bugged by items here quite badly. I cannot even say that I'm driving well because I'm not, but my opponents are certainly not helping. Oh, was out to absorb, but I guess no, not a good idea. We'll absorb that one though. Oh, I killed that guy, nice. Damn, and another quake. Well, there was another time that I got 2 quakes on the same race, but that's a very low chance of happening. Oh, that's that.
Race complete.
Alright, another first place. And not to mention that with the opponents that keep dying, you also get way less competition at the end of the day, you know? But yeah. I really wish the loading screens weren't that big, because it wouldn't be surprising if in all this playthrough the amount of time that all loading screens combined took was an hour. If you take away the loading screens, you probably will get an hour of your life back. I mean, it's not that much, but thinking of looking at a loading screen for an hour sounds very dreadful. That's pretty much what probably happened. Come to play Sonic 06 again. Well, ironically, with Sonic 06 and the fact that the emulator running a very good drive, which is the one I have, like an M2 drive, thanks to that the loading screens were extremely fast. So yeah, if anything, something that I cannot complain about that game are the loading screens, all thanks to the emulator and my machine. They did super well. Yeah. I can't complain about other things in that game. You know what? That's the funny thing. As I say when I play Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic 06 might as well be a masterpiece next to Sonic and the Secret Rings. That game really fucking sucks. In a way that that almost no other Sonic game does. It really is commendable how they managed to do that. This will be a bad result, it seems. Unfortunately. There I go, kill. It was a second place, not bad, but it's not gonna be a perfect record like the previous tournament, but it doesn't need to be. No need for it to be like that. Yeah, I expect that so far. I mean, I didn't even look at the current tournament standings, but I'm pretty sure I should be able to win no matter what.
Mines. Mines.
Nice. Almost went off track on the bridge again.
New lap record. Mines. Mines. New lap record. Missile.
Really, dude?
Contender eliminated.
I have no clue how that guy died. Maybe it was simply by contact damage or something. It was funny though. this will be a bad result, all things considered. Yeah, it will, 4th place.
Race complete.
Well, now it's time to see the standings. Well, so far I'm doing well, as I was expecting, but I gotta be a little bit careful, you know? 'Cause this can go to shit at any time, because there are still 3 races to go. We're not that close to the end. So I guess depending, if I manage to win this race, it might be possible that my victory in the tournament is guaranteed. It's possible. It'd be nice to activate the shield before hitting the wall.
Mines.
You're kissing the wall a little bit too much here, so gotta turn it down a little bit.
Plasma. Missile.
Yeah, and someone fire a plasma behind me. That's the kind of thing that if it hit me, it could have easily killed. It didn't though.
New lap record. Cannon. Missile. Shield active. Missile. Cannon.
Oh, I still have the shield active there. Barely, but I'm glad it did.
Shield active.
Those are some very mean hits.
Cannon.
I think for now I should
Record. Final
just keep
lap.
myself alive.
Cannon.
Yeah, that's fine. Hitting the walls a lot though, but hard not to do that. We got it, no problem.
Race complete.
Yeah, that went well. So according to the tournament standings, well, technically I don't have the victory guaranteed because Vancouver could win by 1 point, but as long as I get at least 2 more points, I am guaranteed to win the tournament. So yeah, I think that we can conclude that this one will most likely happen. So no worries, should be fine. Should be. Unless the game decides to crash, which will result in me rage quitting, of course. Yeah, that's the only thing that will make me not get the gold medal on this tournament.
Cannon. New lap record. Mines. New lap record. Missile. Shield active.
Fortunately, as much as I
New lap
like this track, I kinda gotta say that
Mines.
the
Missile. Cannon.
the tracks here are largely inferior to the ones in
Contender eliminated.
HD. Well, I think I already say that. I'm reconfirming it now. They definitely are
Final lap.
not very nice. Okay, so far, the HD campaign is the best thing in the game, but we will see what 2048 has to say on the following stream. Even got a quake at the end.
Race complete.
Alright. Yeah, right now I am obviously guaranteed to win no matter what happens. Well, in fact, I could forfeit the race and just do that. In fact, I remember doing that a lot, I think, in Wipeout pools, because Wipeout pools went pretty overboard with the tournaments, so I will usually guarantee my victory and then just forfeit. In fact, you know, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Wipeout pools have multiple 16-track tournaments? I'm pretty sure that was the case. And at that point, you just want to be done with the tournament as soon as possible, you know? Wipeout pools had a lot of issues with the event distribution overall being very shit. It's a shame because otherwise it's a pretty cool game, but yeah, the event distribution on Wipeout pools was awful. Absolutely dog shit. Well, it's not like in this game the event distribution is much better, but I will say that at least it's better than in pools. Well, mostly for the HD campaign. The Fury campaign, I cannot say that it's better than pools. Because if we're talking about event distribution, the fact that most of the events are the shitty new event types, that's clearly not better. Regardless of how they are distributed.
Plasma. Contender eliminated.
Not to mention that here they are distributed to be most of the events in the campaign, so yeah, I cannot possibly like that.
Rockets. New lap record. Final lap. Missile. Shield. Shield active. Wait.
I definitely did not need to win,
Tournament
but I
complete.
ended up winning the final race just to end the tournament on a high note, I guess. Yeah, that's the gold medal, so wait, I unlocked something. That's surprising. Oricom Zone Battle, okay. I guess the remaining ones that weren't unlocked, and Icarus being the last one makes sense, okay. So, I'm gonna try the detonator event again, and then the zone battle. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We will see. So 470,000 is the gold medal here, and I kinda got fucked before that. Also, here I just realized, problem is that as always the UI of this game fucking sucks. Well, if you look at where it says loyalty, there are two gray arrows that show that those are where the rewards are. So essentially, yeah, you don't need that much loyalty to unlock most of the rewards. I mean, would have been pretty nice to know beforehand, but I guess not. But essentially, you can say that all of that loyalty for 5-star was wasted, and that in events like this where the stats don't matter. I should have picked basically every other manufacturer so I could unlock their variants, but whatever, who gives a shit. I mean, I don't regret doing it because I couldn't have possibly known that the game was not gonna care about me getting full loyalty with a brand. That's something I could have not predicted. It apparently was the case. That's bad. Honestly, just quite shitty. Because you essentially make the player feel like they just wasted their time by investing into something that gives you no rewards, right?
Stage 2.
Whatever. Apart from the only disappointing thing in this game, so it's fine. I mean, it would be nice if it was my biggest complaint, but no, it isn't.
EMP energized. Stage 3. Chain bonus.
Here is struggling already when it's only starting. Gonna be way worse later when it actually gets hard. Hitting this shit at this speed is a very bad showing, without a doubt. It's like I cannot help it.
EMP energized. 5 chain bonus. 5 chain bonus. From ahead. 5 chain bonus. Stage 5. EMP energized. 5 chain bonus.
Yeah, no matter what, doing the achievements in this game is not gonna be a good idea.
Stage 6.
I can really imagine that most of the achievements are gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. I think I shouldn't even worry about them. I think that my only worry here is completing the campaigns, and that's it. And after that, unless there is a mode in race bots that is pretty nice, or an achievement that seems very cool to get, I think that there is no reason to really do anything else. Fortunately here I'm already kinda running out of energy, and it's not even the super fast speeds. So that's bad. I am quite scared. Well, not like it will be the first time that I fail it, but if there's anything that I don't wanna try hard, is this shit. Like, having to fail it once is bad, but whatever, sure, serves as a warning, but failing it more than once is definitely pretty bad.
Stage 9. 5 chain
Fuck's
bonus.
sake.
5 chain bonus.
You really? I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It was for 180,000, right? For a gold medal.
Bomb ahead.
It's pretty far right now.
5 chain bonus. Stage 10. EMP energized.
Losing
5 chain
those
bonus.
two boosters
Bomb
is
ahead.
bad.
5 chain bonus.
I got the...
Bronze medal awarded.
Oh, I got the gold, so it was for 160,000, not 80,000.
Stage 11.
I'm gonna get 80,000 anyways. In fact, might as well get
Bomb ahead.
500,000 since we're here. Might as well. There you go, that's good enough. We can die now. Well, the easiest way to die is not... Well, the fastest way to die is hitting the mines. For some reason I was missing them all there, but there is the gold medal. So the only thing remaining, well, yeah, you got the achievement because I technically got the medal on the... Like, I got a bronze medal on another one. Also, I get a... What's this? Fury campaign ship skins are now available on the ship select screen. And also a Quirret's skin. Okay, sure. Yeah, you probably mean on the other types. Also, maneuver here is locked for some reason. Don't know when you unlock those, but I guess not yet. Well, that doesn't really matter because there is still... yeah, this event, the zone battle. But yeah, I don't know. This one, zone battles are really a very chaotic event. It could go very well, the same way it could go very badly. There is no way to know. At least it is the final event on the Fury campaign. That's what matters the most. Keep in mind that you got that reward of unlocking every Fury campaign skin by simply getting all the medals. Like, it doesn't matter if they are gold medals or not. It just matters that they are medals. So the game, even in achievements, doesn't care about the gold medals. So if you're a completionist, and you, by completionist I mean only for achievements, if you only want to get the platinum trophy, you don't need to worry about not just playing on the hardest difficulty, but also you don't even need to worry about getting the gold medals, which is pretty lame. Like, I don't really mind that much if I get rewarded for it or not. You can say that the reward itself is the fact that you know that you got the gold medal on the hardest difficulty. But yeah, a little bit fucked up that the game is so indifferent towards most of the shit that you do. Like, essentially, it feels like nothing that you do matters at all. I don't know how I dodged all those barriers, but I did. I'll take it.
Barrier.
Close. did you miss both of them, dude? How?
18.
I just do not understand how you even managed to miss those.
Barrier.
One more. There you go.
Boost.
And then,
8.1.
in order to win this, I need like 4 points. Well, 3 points, kinda. Gonna be hard
Barrier.
to catch these things at this speed, though. And the Triakis guy. Okay, got it. Nice.
Session
Well,
complete.
that's the Fury campaign.
Awarded.
All gold medals on Elite. Was oh, okay. So, never mind. I take back what I say. The game actually does care about it. Damn, but it took you a while to give them to me. Now you get the Legend, I'm assuming it's for gold, and the other one is for beating them on Elite. Well, okay, I take back what I say, the game does care. We should care about the match loyalty though, so I guess that confirms that essentially, well, this campaign is not gonna have medals, and it has rank instead. I'm actually very curious to see how this is gonna be, but it's something that I'm gonna leave for the next stream, which is not gonna be tomorrow. I wanna play something else tomorrow, but it will happen eventually. So hey, I guess that was HD and Fury fully completed. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one and take care.